And welcome to the Let's Talk show this afternoon. And today we are joined by Bronwyn Garlick. She is the managing founder and owner of Don't Do It Yourself. And before we introduce Bronwyn, we're just going to run our good old intro as we always do. So here we go. Hey, Bronwyn Garlick, how are you doing this afternoon?
How are you, Gavin? I'm good.
I'm
Just
very
taking on
cool,
your
and you?
challenge.
Thanks.
Good.
It's all good, all good, all good. Yeah, no, we had a few internet gremlins, but that's normal here in this part of the world, you know. I actually know we also had a few issues here on our side also. So I always tell people, come on a little bit earlier, and then yeah, let's have a little chat. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, Bronwyn, welcome this afternoon. Thank you for taking time out in your busy schedule to come and chat with us and tell us a little bit about DDIY.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, cool. So Bronwyn, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into the business?
Okay, so it actually kind of fell into my lap. So I studied performing arts, and with that comes a very erratic schedule. And I just found that, sometimes friends and family, they needed help with random things like moving, or people were starting businesses and they needed a little bit of extra help and they didn't want to hire someone full time. And I thought, oh my gosh, I should start a business like this. And I put an advert on Gumtree and I got like my first client, and I actually had that client for about 5 years. We never met, but yeah, so the rest is history.
No, wow, that's awesome. So, sorry, how long
Yeah.
has the business been going now? How long have you been doing this now?
Um, because I dabbled in it for a couple of years first before kind of doing it full time. I would say like 7 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think,
but it's
no,
morphed,
yeah,
it's changed direction a
yeah.
number of times.
I'm sure. Well, that's anything with any
Yeah.
entrepreneur. And also with what I'm doing. Initially, where I started with my business 6 years ago, where I'm at now, it's completely changed. And you have to evolve with the times. And I'm sure now with COVID and everything, you've really had to evolve too. So tell us,
Yes.
Bronwyn, what services do you offer? And we'll go onto the website very shortly, folks. And if you've got any questions for Bronwyn, please feel free to ask her.
So all types of personalized assistance and organization services. I think it would be, if you want to know kind of what services there are, it would be best for me to kind of run through my week. I've had
Okay,
to
cool.
write down, yes, I don't know if you want, I know that was covered later.
Yeah, no, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because there's so many different things that I and we do. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to pinpoint. So, for example, this morning, I had a big office clean out for a private home. Just going through, there's always that room in the house that you close the door and you can't tackle it. And it's just there are papers there that have been there since 2007, and it's time to throw them away. And sometimes you just need a little bit of support. So that's what I go and offer. And we go organize everything and categorize where the paper should be. And it leaves the client feeling a lot lighter. Today, what's on my list is I'm organizing a Wi-Fi installation. I'm hiring a paralegal, and we're sorting through kind of the top candidates to send through to my clients. In the past week, I've been dealing with the worst customer service. Can I say the name of the brand of the car?
No, we won't say any names. No, we'll get into trouble.
So anyway, and that's why people hire me as well, because they are too busy to sort out bad, to deal with people and bad customer service. So they just get me or whoever is working for me at the time to deal with it. It's actually been about a month that I've been trying to get this car for the business to replace its battery. And we finally put a close on that this week. Sorry, I'm just having a look here. Collecting title deeds at the deeds office. I've got a client that every week we go and we sit through and do her to-do list. Again, like sometimes people just they can't get around to doing it unless someone is there and offering the support, and it makes a huge difference. It can be so general to very specific and very personal things that we deal with, like from her finances to a grocery shop, for example. Yeah, geez, as you can see,
there's a lot. I'm already,
there's a lot.
as you're speaking, I'm already sitting thinking stuff that I could have probably said, Bronwyn, I need your assistance with this, because at the minute I'm sort of also managing a place at the minute, and we actually have to get hold of the guys to see how the plumbing was run. So I'm looking here for drawings and trying to find architects, and I'm thinking that would have been so cool if I could have outsourced this to someone. And here you are, you know. So I mean, folks, there's so many things here. Bronwyn, how can people sign up with you? How does it work? What is your process?
So I have no kind of contract, no obligation, nothing like that. And because it is such a personalized service, it has to work for both of us. We both have to, So what someone will normally do is they'll normally just call me. We set up a meeting or a call, and we chat about the person's needs. And we just go ahead, and after that, they just get invoiced every month. Yeah, there's no kind of contract or
So you're not binded to it. So it's basically on like Bronwyn, I need you, and then you pay. It's almost like a sort of a pay as you go sort of type arrangement.
Exactly. Yeah. So actually, just with regards to that, I do have packages that I've always offered, but they no one really ever uses them. It's always kind of like pay as you go. It tends to be.
Yeah. I think people like to be flexible too, and it's nice to work around people's hours and that's great. Tell me, Bronwyn, and then what areas do you cover in Cape Town? Should people wish to get in touch with you, what's your sort of reach and how far do you go out?
Okay, so again, this is an interesting question because so I am in Atlantic Seaboard. We cover Atlantic Seaboard and Cape Town areas. We do all areas, but then there is a mileage fee of R5 per kilometer. But I have clients in America. I have clients in Mauritius. I have clients in Joburg. So and I've been working for years. So whatever they need. We're offering virtual assistance. So, I mean, like there's one lady that I've been working for about 4 years and we've never met actually. Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay, so it's not just to Cape Town. You always think, okay, you physically need to be there, but I mean, with internet and all of that, you can literally be like virtual assistance is huge, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah, and tell us, Bronwyn, in terms of your turnaround times and all of that, I guess it's job specific, right? But what's your sort of average turnaround time?
Yeah, so basically, I would always say to people, 24 to 72 hours, 1 to kind of 3 days. But I understand that things are like life happens and there are emergencies. The geysers burst and you're you're on holiday, it needs to be sorted out. So then we'll sort it out as soon as possible, within reason.
Within reason, yeah, of course,
within
exactly.
So. Yeah.
and tell us, Bronwyn, so payment, how does that work? What forms of payment do you accept, and how does your fees work? Like, do you charge per hour, per month? How does that all work?
Yes. So again, like very simple. I charge per hour, R400 per hour. For the hours 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. After hours rates of R550 per hour. So those are obviously after hours and weekends and public holidays. EFT is normally what people do. And I now actually have a payment facility on my website. Because I also have a little shop, an organizing shop that I'm starting that will go hand in hand with obviously the organizing that I do. Yeah.
Nice. And we're going to go into that now because Bronwyn's actually added quite a few more services actually on her website, which is sort of, how can I say, love in hand sort of goes together that she's added, which is quite exciting. we actually just chatted about that just before we went live here. So in terms of your outsourcing, Bronwyn, your services and that, do you outsource quite a bit, or do you take more of a hands-on approach? How do you work like?
So I am very hands-on because, people often like the nature of the tasks can be quite personal. So it's really task dependent, but there are certain tasks that I don't need to kind of handle. So specifically, like there is an ongoing job that we do, for example, where we host Zoom meetings, and that's beyond my capabilities. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at. That is outsourced to lovely Annie, and she helps me with that. And then we do lots of queuing as well for people at home affairs, and I've got a lady that helps me with that, and she goes and waits in the lines so that people don't have to,
That's huge. That's huge. For me, queuing is probably one of the worst things. Queuing at home affairs, queuing for a visa, queuing for, that is such a huge gap in the market. That's awesome. Yeah.
She is there from 5:30 in the morning. And when it opens at 8:30, the clients get there and they literally because she's got the number from the security there, and she hands them the number and they walk straight in as soon as they open. And they normally, as long as their systems are working, I mean, we are not affiliated with Home Affairs at all. We just do the queuing. Yeah.
Oh, great. Excellent. And tell me, Bronwyn, who's your ideal client? Who will benefit from the services that you offer?
So it's, again, it's really, there's such a wide scope of people that use my services, and it's not necessarily for the rich and famous at all, because some people think, that one needs to be super wealthy in order to outsource, and I don't think that's the case. It's someone that really values their time and knows the meaning of and the value of what their hour is worth. So is it worth for you to go and stand in a queue or be phoning around looking for quotes, or is it worth for you to be working on your $1 million deal, or for you to spend time with your family, or to actually have an hour for yourself to go to a yoga class, or whatever the case may be, things that are important to you, what is your hour worth? I mean, I've had, years ago, I actually had someone that couldn't even afford to go to a private doctor. And I was actually just starting out, and I had to go and queue at Grooteskuur for the pharmacy there. At the pharmacy, and go and get her medicine because she didn't have the time. She had to be somewhere else. But it really is anyone that knows the value of their time.
Yeah, and that's me too. For me, time is one thing you're never going to get back, and if you can outsource a lot of things and rather spend time, and as you said, with families, and I think especially now with COVID and stuff, where people, especially with homeschooling and all of that, I think it's just added a lot more pressure. And I'm sure you've already picked that up, where people are I just can't get anywhere because it's just become a lot more hectic. Has it changed a lot since the pandemic?
My business.
Yeah, well, just in terms of how, your business and all of that. Yes.
Well, my actual business did change dramatically because I was doing a lot of Airbnb management.
Okay.
So that kind of fell away. And what I'm very excited about now, I don't know if this is actually answering your question, but I mean, something that I've always done, but what I'm starting to focus on and really kind of punt, if that's the right word, is home organization, because people are spending so much more time in their home.
Oh, wow.
So I will continue to do, all the personalized. The jobs go hand in hand. So whether you're organizing someone's actual space or whether you're organizing their time by allowing them to kind of outsource to you, you're still organizing. So that's what I'm super excited about, and what I find is going to be a great service, because people are spending so much more time at home.
Exactly. And I think the nice thing about your business is it's I think it will constantly evolve like all the time.
Yes.
Like I think no day is the same for you, which I think is pretty
Definitely not.
exciting. So you're not the 9 to 5, go to your cubicle, sit there doing the same stuff. It's completely, you get curveballs, you have to juggle 20 balls in the air. So it
Yes.
changes all the time, right? Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely crazy. And tell us, Bronwyn, how can people get hold of you? What is the best way to get in touch with you?
So
Best
the
channel.
best way is to either email bronwyn@don'tdoityourself.co.za or to
Okay.
WhatsApp me 061 662 1350. I do
Okay.
obviously also take calls, but sometimes because, I am quite good. Well, I'm very good with my clients. When I'm on the clock for someone or when I'm with someone, I don't answer my phone, but I will always respond as soon as possible to WhatsApps and emails.
Okay, great. I
Yeah.
think let's quickly look actually at your website, Bronwyn, because I think it's got so much info there on your website, and yeah, I think let me just get up to the top there, and let's quickly just. So I just want to hide some of that there. Yep. Okay, so yeah, as we go through your website, yeah, folks, as you can see, there's quite a bit there. It's everything in detail about what Bronwyn does. That is the number that you just mentioned. Yeah, the 061. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then as we go, folks, this goes down into detail here. Pretty much all Bronwyn services here, relocation management, virtual
Yeah.
assistance. Then obviously you can just click here and that will, I think that will give you an instant booking, right? Or would that take it to
That'll take
to
you
get in
to the
touch with you?
contact page. Yeah. So actually just looking at that, the relocations are a big one. People,
Yes.
using us to kind of manage and organize their moves. That goes
Yeah.
very like hand in hand with organizing.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We did a
And then
big
folks,
office move about a week or two ago.
okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
which was
See, that's I just don't know how you do it. It's amazing. It's obviously you have to be very organized to run a business like this. You can see here all Bronwyn, she got some nice reviews on her website, so that's always a nice thing. And then right down at the bottom, folks, you've got Bronwyn's email address. You've got her once again her telephone number if you want to get in touch. I think obviously the best way is always via WhatsApp. And yeah, let's just have a look here. We've got your quickly share that with everybody. We'll just jump onto that. That is your Instagram page. All right, let's have a look here at that. So there we go, folks. For those that are on Instagram, see website over there, and then you can literally go into all Bronwyn's. This is basically the life of Bronwyn. What it is like. Going on, very stressful, and yeah, lots going on, but also I'm sure you have a lot of fun too. So all
yeah.
right,
I learn a lot. There is a
yeah,
competition going on Instagram as well. Instagram
yes,
and
yes, yes,
Facebook.
yes. Okay, let me
Yeah.
just share that again. Let's just jump back to that. I just want to see if it's just actually want to get down to that. We'll get back onto the post there, and then I'll quickly just share that with everybody. And then you can just quickly talk us through that, Bronwyn. I believe it's this one. Yeah, the spring giveaway.
Yes.
Okay, spring
So
giveaway. Yep. All right.
I think you just need to follow, share, and like, and you can win 90 minutes of virtual assistance.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
that
and
can
I
be,
think I did
yeah.
look at it earlier. Yeah, so it's 90 minutes of virtual assistance. But yeah, as you said, you just need to follow, share, and then I think the closing date for this one year, folks, is the 15th of September, right?
Yes, I think it's 2 weeks from now, for
Oh,
13 days.
excellent.
The second
Yeah,
today.
folks, make sure, I know it's already the 2nd of September. Jeez, it's crazy. So, folks, make sure to go
Crazy.
and check out DDIY Lifestyle Management. And then if you go to this spring giveaway post here, this is where you folks can get a 90-minute free virtual assistance from Bronwyn. And yeah, which I'm sure everybody would definitely jump at that. And then, you'll have an opportunity to work with Bronwyn. So, excellent. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, that was the spring giveaway. So yeah, Bronwyn, I think that's pretty much it from our side. Was there anything else? Actually, what we wanted to share is your products, right? That you actually have now on your website. And that's something we can actually go and have a look at, which we sort of almost forgot to cover. I've just opened it up again. Is that under the shop? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like, I'm saying brand new. It's so brand new. It's like a week old.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
So,
if you can run us through that quickly. Yeah. What's
yes.
happening there?
Okay, so basically, I am wanting to start selling organizing products because obviously I'm an organizer, and I'm so excited about them. So, for example, that Lazy Susan, that is your
Yes.
second on the right. That's
Yes. This one.
the one just to the right. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
that's the nicer one. That's the more premium one. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
this little piece of plastic changes your life. I tell you, it's the best thing ever. Like, you know what? I did a kids' playroom a couple of weeks ago. And what you do is you can put all the kids' crayons in each different compartment, and they can put it in the center of the table, and it turns around, and all the kids can play and put it. It's so much fun. You can use it
Oh,
for
my
your
word.
pantry, for those hard to reach places, your fridge, put your condiments in. You know, you get those cupboards and you open
Yes.
them up and you like, there's that like that old sauce that you haven't used in like 10 years, and you find it's so disgusting because you just never see it. But if
Yeah.
you've
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
something that turns,
There's a bigger
you know,
photo
you
there.
can
Yeah.
turn
Look at
around and
that.
see what's in it. Yeah, it's great.
That
I
is so
really,
cool. So obviously people can book straight off your website. Yeah.
yes.
Great. Okay.
They can buy it straight off there.
And I think this is the start of many, how can I say, of many
Organizing.
products you're going to be adding to your website, right?
Yes.
Uh, there's a
I want
crumb
to
for the
be like
kids. Uh,
yes, you see how great that is for your stationery. That's a nice
I'm,
example, you know, to
oh
have it
man,
on a table, especially a shared table,
that is
because everyone's sharing tables now.
that is so much neater, so much tidier, and
Yeah,
you're not always looking for an elastic or a rubber band and
yeah,
all of that.
yeah.
So yeah, wow, excellent,
Um,
wow, okay. I
yeah,
think
it's like
yeah.
I must be showing my age, but I never knew I could get so excited about a Lazy Susan, but I am.
Oh my word, that is so cool.
The
Excellent. So, folks, yeah,
Yeah,
go and check out. I think you're also planning on going and launching it on Take a Lot. Is that correct?
yes, I am. It's
That is
just
still in
the
the
lot of
process.
yes, there's a lot of admin involved with them, but come straight to my website rather.
Yes. All right. Okay, Bronwyn, thanks so much. That was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, folks, make sure to go and check out. You've got all Bronwyn's details. It's don'tdoityourself.co.za, and Instagram there is DDIY Lifestyle Management. And Bronwyn, anything else from you? Anything that I missed?
Um, no, I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
I apologize for my technological issues, but we made it
No, no,
work.
no, no, no. We made it work. We're all good and good to go. So, folks, for anybody, if you're interested in coming onto the show, if you've got a business product or service and you just want to come on and have a chat, we can help promote you to all social media and all of that, and do exactly what we did with Bronwyn now. You know, have a bit of fun, have a nice chat. Yeah, we can certainly do it. And you'll also see sometimes when you see a lady with a dog, that is potentially
Mhm.
that is Bronwyn, because she's got a lovely dog called Jackson, and
Yeah.
he sometimes joins you on the jobs, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Jackson comes everywhere with me,
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
He sits in the car. It's only when obviously like it's not appropriate for him to be there, or he's going to be in the car for too long, then he chills at home. But yeah,
Yeah,
otherwise he's
but
my
otherwise, Bronwyn
yeah.
would literally take Mr. Jackson everywhere. Up there we
There he
go.
is.
Let's get that photo right there. That is let's see if that's coming up there. Okay, I think it's just a bit of a lag there. But yeah, folks, you can see, and there's Mr. Jackson. He goes on hikes with Bronwyn and goes to work with us. So yeah, they go to a lot of places, which is absolutely awesome. And mostly in Cape Town, people are very dog friendly. So Bronwyn, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. Best of luck with your
Thank you.
business and that. And yeah, we'll stay in touch. And anytime, folks, you want to come onto the show, please drop us an email or pop me a DM, and then we can certainly do that. Thanks so much, Bronwyn.
Thanks, Gavin.
Have a cool
Cheers.
afternoon, and we'll chat soon. Cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.